RJ, another conference win. It's always good for in the books. What do you think about the overall team performance today?
Overall, I mean, the first half, I think we did a really good job of setting the tone, coming out aggressive, sharing the basketball, also playing defense. I think second half we took our foot off the brake a little bit and off the gas, and did a really good job, do a good job of defending. They got a lot of baskets on us, but we was able to stretch the lead out a little bit, and Coach Davis got on us in the huddle, so clipboard was thrown and motions were flared. But that was good because we were kind of relaxed a little bit, and can't have games like that, especially in this conference, because it could be anyone's game. But the way we battled and finished up the game strong, I'm really proud of this team, and it's a good conference win.
Do you think it's natural like that when you're up, you're cruising against a team that's not as much success to take your foot off the pedal?
I mean, I think that's one thing that as a team that we got to do a better job at, get better at, is keeping our foot on the gas at all times and not getting too comfortable with the lead. I kind of told them I want to be up by 30 going into halftime, but with that kind of lead that we had, I think it was 17, I want to say something like that. I think we just got a little bit too comfortable. So we got to know and do a better job of sustaining our lead and sustaining our confidence and our energy. And I think our energy was low.
RJ, what does it say about this team? Obviously, some goals in the second half, but another double-digit win for you guys.
Yeah.
14 of them so far this season.
I think we all just bought in to executing our game plan and the team. We all love just playing with each other and going out there because they compete every night. And it's something about this team that's just have the chips on the shoulder. It doesn't matter who we play, the opponent. We're just going to go out there and get these kind of great wins. And we've been doing a good job of just knowing our identity. I think we know our identity at this point of the season that we're at. We just got to continue to keep doing all the things that are making us great. And all of that is like, all the little things that don't show up in the stat sheet.
Why do you think the chemistry on this team is so good?
I think everyone's just I think first and foremost, I think everyone wants to win, and everyone has a chip on the shoulder from the programs that they came from, and they obviously came here to prove something to themselves, but overall just to win. And I think the team chemistry is built on that. I think everyone just wants to win, and we're doing all the things that may not show up in the stat sheet, but it's something that is Carolina basketball, and that's why the chemistry is so well.
Does it surprise you at all that it came together so quickly, considering you had guys coming in from everywhere, and then Elliott, from high school?
No, not really. Just because of the personalities that we have and that we encountered with, they were just all just welcoming, and had good energy and good vibes about them. So I knew this was the type of team that wanted to win, and the chemistry was there from day one.
RJ, you mentioned wanting to keep your foot on the gas in the second half. Was there anything that Louisville did, like any changes they made offensively, that led to just some of their scoring outbursts?
Yeah, I think we just sometimes overhelped them a little bit of drives, and they had a lot of driving kicks and rhythm threes, and we weren't really close and connecting the ball screen defense, so that allowed a couple of the guards to get into rhythm shots. So we just got to do a better job of doing that. And at the end of the day, I think Louisville did a good job of just kind of making their way back into the game, and it was more like a one-on-one. They had one-on-one possessions here and there, so we just got to do a better job of doing that, guarding the man.
How do you kind of see Jalen's athleticism, I guess, manifest itself during practice, like when you're going up against?
I mean, it's crazy. I mean, he's freaking the athlete. The way he's able to fly through for alley-oop dunks and get behind the defense for backdoor cuts and be able to finish through contact. I think he got. I think Elliott had passed it to him. He came baseline cut and reversed on the other side of the rim. I think he dunked it. I'll count that. But little stuff like that, it just shows how athletic he is, and I'm super proud of him the way he was playing today, especially against his former team. I know that felt good for him.
Is he a big dunker in practice? He's obviously had a couple nice ones this year. Is he a big time dunker?
No, yeah, I mean he's a big time dunker in the game and in practice. What y'all be seeing is something that we all be seeing.
So the putback at Pitt, the left-handed putback.
Yeah, I think the one against Kentucky is really underrated. It was with the left hand over.
He's got a little extra oomph behind his The run that they made, does that matter, just sort of human nature for you guys? You guys have been playing at such a high level of intensity and focus for a while. You're up 20, you're against a team that's kind of struggling, that sometimes that stuff seeps in and you kind of pull back a little bit. I think that's what happened there?
Yeah, we definitely relaxed a little bit, and then looked up as a 5-point game. And in games like this, Louisville's a good ball club in order to come back into games like we did today. So we definitely took our foot off the gas and didn't really I know there was a couple of stretches where we had bad shots and bad turnovers and wasn't really playing defense, not grabbing rebounds, so little stuff like that. We just got to remain for a full 40 minutes. I think that's what's the next step for us to be great. I know we do a good job of doing it for 20, but it's all about the second half. So we got to combine a full 40 minutes for us to get to the next step where I know we can be.
So what happened at 55-50? What changed?
When Coach Davis got on us. That's when the whole mood changed, and we was able to go out there and just finish strong.
When you have games like this, how do you kind of balance the pride of, all of the good stuff that you did and still say, hey, we have to work on X, Y, and Z?
Yeah, I think it happens in the midst of the game. You kind of can see and feel the energy of when we're doing well, when we're not doing when we're not playing up to our potential. So I think if we kind of figure down the flow of the game, and we kind of take pride in that, just competing from both sides of the floor, but also just make sure that we're playing against the clock. I know there's a couple of times when we were kind of rushing a little bit, and we had a lead. We just took a couple of bad shots and layups, and then didn't get back on defense. But also we started the second half for the first 4 minutes. I think we had I missed a layup. I think Milo missed a layup. Then we had a couple of turnovers. So little stuff like that. So we got to clean that up going to the next game.
But you're able to kind of keep your emotions out of it so you don't get too high or too low.
Yeah, I think that just comes with the maturity of this team and the veteranship, and the veterans and the leadership of this team. Myself, Mondo, Cormac, especially Cormac being in school for 80 years. Little stuff like that. We all been in these type of games, type of emotions, and situations that we're able to keep our composure when things may not go our way.
Take me through how he's been in college even longer than Mondo, right?
Yeah, it is. I get on them about that.
Take me through how Coach Davis challenges you guys in game. It's not practice, so he can't make you run suicides or anything. But how does he lift up that energy to where it was in the first half?
I think just Coach Davis is the type of coach that he's always going to have that passion that he played with, that he brings to the coaching, and I think that's what gets this team going. You can see that he really believes in us, and he never doubts us in any chance. So I think that's what really uplifts this team, and we go out there with the confidence knowing that our coach believes in us. And there's times when he may get on you, but that's out of love, because he knows the potential of you as a player, and he just wants to see you do well. And he always says that he always wants for us to experience the things that he experienced as a player here. So I think that's just all out of love. So props to Coach Davis the way he coaches. He's doing a heck of a job.
How much have you seen him grow as a coach over the 3 years that he's been the head coach?
Yeah, he's been doing a great job just for the way he's grown as a coach. He recruited me, so we had a relationship with my freshman year, but for him to get the job my sophomore year and just to see the growth, he's been doing a great job of just communicating with his players, pushing his players, and just making sure that we're all on the same page. He just wants to win, and what's not to like about a coach like that? And he's going to give us his all as a coach, and we have to do the same as players.
I got a fun question for you.
Yeah.
So, talking to Armando, I told him, I said the other day, Jalen Withers referred to him as Doe. So as long as he's been here, I've never heard any of you guys call him Doe. Never heard.
You always call Doe.
No, Adam and I were joking about it on Press Row today. He said when Jalen was putting up all those numbers.
It's either Mondo, Doe,
the other name. So then he told us about a nickname that hadn't gotten out to the media.
What's that?
Slimy?
The slime. Yeah, Mondo refers to himself as the slime.
So is it when he gave himself?
That's new. The slime is new.
Okay. And
That was this year.
How did that come about? Because he brought his mom over to verify.
Yeah, I have no idea. You can ask Mondo. I don't.
No. He told me to ask you guys. So I told him when I see you guys in Boston.
He literally started the slime this year. That was out of nowhere. He started calling himself the slime. He refers to himself in third person. The slime needs this. The slime needs a rebound.
Why do you think he said? Why do you think he did that?
I don't know. He got a tattoo called on slime on the back. So maybe that was.
You got to see that.
I don't know. I honestly don't know why.
I told him I would let him know in Boston on Saturday.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is it a gaming thing? Is he a gamer?
Yeah, but I don't think that's his.
Do you call him that, or you just because he made it up?
He's got a good study. He's asking important stuff.
Cool. Thanks, man.